Yo, what's up, gamers? And we're live in the break room. First off, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, and a special shout out to everybody currently hiding at work pretending to be busy. I'm not gonna lie, the second my mom hit me with the, "You are coming over today, right?" I suddenly became the hardest working janitor in America. I've been pushing the same puddle around the floor for 20 minutes now, phone on silent, acting like this break room is one emergency away from a collapse. But honestly, Amazon Prime Gaming just gave me the perfect excuse to disappear for a little while. They dropped 11 free games for May 2026 as long as you have a subscription. And somehow that lineup already feels completely unhinged. One minute you're deep in a mafia crime drama, next you're driving a food truck making sandwiches. And there's even more games, dropping every week this month. So if your family's wondering where you went today, yeah, you can blame Amazon for this one. Now do me a favor, smash that like button if your backlog is getting ridiculous just like mine, subscribe if you love free game chaos, and tell me in the comments down below, what are you claiming first this month? Now let's grab a mop because this lineup is all over the place and I need help cleaning this puddle. First up, available right now, Mafia II Definitive Edition, easily the biggest game in the lineup. You play as Vito Scaletta, a war veteran who gets pulled back into the criminal underworld of Empire Bay in the late 1940s and early 1950s, while trying to pay off his family debts and build a better life. It's a full open-world crime drama packed with car chases through the city streets, intense shootouts, high-stakes robberies, and gritty debt problems that spiral out of control as you climb the ranks of rival mafia families. The Definitive Edition remasters the visuals and audios, includes every piece of DLC like Jimmy's Vendetta and Joe's Adventures, and gives you hours of extra story content. The whole vibe is classic one quick job that turns into your entire life falling apart in the best way possible. And then Amazon immediately swerves hard into Fruitbus. It's available right now, which honestly feels like somebody lost a bet. This is a cozy open-world culinary adventure where you inherit your late grandmother's traveling food truck and set out across the colorful Gustum Islands to gather fresh ingredients, learn local customs, upgrade your ride with everything from racing wings to springy banana decorations, and cook meals that brighten people's days. You explore hidden groves and secret spots for rare recipes, maintain supplies, figure out routes, and slowly build a heartful story that mixes chill driving, creative cooking, and genuine emotional moments. It's road trip energy with sandwich management and surprising amount of heart. This is cooking, but with vehicle maintenance. Next up, dropping on May 14th, Survival Fountain of Youth. This one starts off looking way more peaceful than it actually is. You're a shipwrecked 16th century explorer stranded on the Caribbean islands, searching for the legendary Fountain of Youth. You explore multiple open-world regions, gather resources, craft tools, and shelter, manage hunger and thirst in real time. Build boats to sail between islands, and uncover the secrets of ancient civilization while tracking down lost crew members. At first, it feels like a relaxing tropical vacation with beautiful beaches and exploration, but then you're constantly starving, dehydrated, injured, fighting nature, and solving environmental puzzles just to stay alive. The calm disappears real fast. This looks relaxing until you're starving. Also dropping on May 14th, 60 Minutes to Extinction Escape Room, basically anxiety in video game form. You're trapped inside a decaying retrofuturistic Cold War era nuclear bunker with exactly 60 real-time minutes on the clock to prevent total extinction. You navigate along machinery, solve interconnected mechanical puzzles, reactivate falling systems, hunt for clues under flickering emergency lights, and race through the facility before the core melts down. Every decision matters, no manual saves, and the pressure ramps up as confusion sets in and the time slips away. If you love puzzle games that make you feel smart and completely stressed at the exact same time, this is it. And then Amazon drops pure chaos again with Lethal Honor, Order of the Apocalypse, also coming on May 14th. This is a brutal hack and slash roguelike set in a dark apocalyptic world where you fight through hordes of eldritch creatures, using fast-paced melee combat, powerful abilities, artifacts, and enchantments. You build your own combat style on the fly, dodge relentless attacks, take down massive bosses, and push deeper into procedurally twisted levels in the gritty hand-drawn Dark Age style. The screen explodes with enemies, the pace never lets up, and the atmosphere stays super aggressive the entire time. This looks like somebody weaponized caffeine in the game. Then we've got dropping on May 21st, Hot Brass, which turns all that chaos into pure teamwork panic. You're an elite SWAT operator running tactical police operations, clearing rooms, responding to high-threat situations, covering angles, and coordinating with up to 3 teammates in online or local co-op to keep everything from going sideways. Communication is everything. You call out threats, reach stores, manage real-time decisions, and watch the whole plan collapse the second someone panics. It feels less like a strategy game and more like a high-pressure group project where one mistake costs lives. Next up, also dropping on May 21st, Palindrome Syndrome Escape Room. This one feels uncomfortable immediately. You wake up alone on a mysterious spaceship with no memory of how you got there, then start solving chain puzzles, decoding secret codes, finding hidden objects, and investigate eerie rooms to piece together your past and figure out what happened. The sci-fi atmosphere is thick, quiet, empty hallways, strange sounds, and that constant creeping feeling that something is very wrong. While you're making progress, the isolation and tension keeps you stressed the whole time. It's an escape room mixed with sci-fi horror anxiety. This is what happens when anxiety gets a spaceship. Also dropping on May 21st, Space Grunts, which feels like somebody found an old arcade machine and filled it with pure hostility. This fast-paced 2D roguelike drops you into a sci-fi space base as one of the Grunts, a team of problem solvers blasting through procedurally generated levels, grabbing weapons and upgrades, and surviving chaotic runs against waves of portal monsters and enemies that attack from every direction. The combat mixes turn-based strategy with arcade speed action, so you're constantly moving, shooting, and adapting while every run eventually turns into glorious nonsense. It's that old-school arcade energy where the game feels personally offended you're still alive. Next up, dropping on May 28th, Moon Mystery. And this one immediately gives off that something is very wrong here energy. You play as an astronaut named Sam, stationed on a lunar base who loses contact with Earth, then explores abandoned outposts, drives rovers, pilots submarines and starships, solves environmental puzzles, and fights rogue robotic intelligence across strange new worlds connected by alien wormholes. It blends first-person shooter action, deep exploration, platforming, and psychological mystery as you uncover interstellar secrets and haunted lunar horrors. The deeper you go, the stranger and more isolated everything gets. Also coming on May 28th, because apparently after Mafia Shootout, survival games, and space horror, somebody decided we needed cards. Nordic Storm Solitaire. This fantasy-themed solitaire game wraps classic match card gameplay into a Viking-inspired world of icy landscapes, raging storms, and ancient gods. You guide Northman Elof and his people across 130 challenging levels to claim a promised land while battling rival forces, clearing boards, watching combos build, and just relaxing with that perfect one-round hook. And finally, also dropping on May 28th, we've got Pro Basketball Manager 2026, which means Amazon looked at this lineup and said, you know what this needs? Spreadsheets. This is a deep basketball management sim where you run an entire franchise, handling rosters, trades, finances, player development, tactics, locker room chemistry, and now the fully licensed Basketball Championship League with 53 official teams. You scout talent, negotiate contracts, build team morale, simulate full seasons, and watch your decisions play out in an enhanced 3D match engine with improved animations and lighting. Alright, so that's the May 2026 Amazon Prime gaming lineup. We just got back into the break room and the puddle I've been cleaning for the last hour is still there. Hasn't moved an inch, but now Todd from HR is sitting at the table downloading games on the office Wi-Fi like he's running an underground operation. Fruitbus on one screen, Mafia on the other, and somehow he's still installing a basketball management sim nobody asked for. Well, that's all I have. I gotta bounce. My phone has 3 missed calls from my mom and 1 text saying, don't make me come down there. So yeah, I probably gotta leave before this turns into an emergency cleanup. But before I go, do me a favor. Smash that like button if your backlog is completely cooked like mine. Subscribe if you love the free gaming chaos. And don't forget to comment down below. What are you claiming first this month? Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go explain to my mom why I spent Mother's Day discussing Mafia II in the break room with y'all. This is Scruffy the Janitor signing off. Peace out.